Hey guys, this is Eric from the Auto Venture. I am just heading back from the car lot. It's a little bit of a late night tonight, but I had a few customers stop by, and also I was talking to my neighbor, who's also a car dealer, about the direction of not only our car lots, but also just the future of car dealerships in general and the direction that they're going. And I don't know. Everything, especially in the last couple years, has obviously ramped up. Even 3 or 4 years ago, you could sell a ton of cars off of just Craigslist alone. And now there's so many different platforms that you can not only search for cars, but sell cars on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and Let It Go and 5 Mile and eBay and Car Gurus and Auto Trader, Cars for Sale, Cars.com. I mean, there's a million different websites out there, and how's it all going to shake out? How's the car dealer going to continue to make money? And I don't know what the answer is. I think for me, my plan is to sell cars that I personally like, that I don't want to say passionate about, but I want to sell cars that make money. But the easiest ones for me to sell are the ones that I enjoy, things that I like to drive, cars that I think are cool or nice or fun or great buys, or it'd be great for a family. Those are the vehicles that I want to shop for, and it's also the customer that I would prefer to work with. But at the end of the day, what is the direction of the car business going? Everything's online. Is it going to be direct to your door, where Carvana, there's a lot of companies out there that will basically bring the car right to your door, give you a money back guarantee, where if you don't like it after so many miles or so many days, you can bring it back. And is that feasible for the independent car dealer like myself? It's just, there's so much inventory out there with big box stores like that, and the personnel that they have to be able to do something like that, where for me, I feel like I have to create more of a niche for myself. Whether it's been the Jeep guy, where I bring Jeeps back and import them and can either wholesale or retail those. I'm really into the Teslas. I love the electric cars. I think that that's the overall direction of the automotive industry, is going electric. Do I kind of transition my car lot from combustible engines to purely electric? I've really strongly considered doing that, where there's no one else in this general vicinity that's doing just electric, and become electric Eric. I don't know what I would call it, but come up with something that you're the original kind of pioneer of doing electric, not in the whole country, but in this area. And a lot of major manufacturers, Ford, Porsche, a lot of Toyota Prius, I mean, they've had a ton of electric or hybrid vehicles that are already out, but that seems to be the direction that a lot of manufacturers are going, and they're vowing to do it within the next few years. So maybe that's the direction for it. But that's kind of what I'm working on now, is coming up with a niche for my business, something that I can grow into and has the longevity to not just be like a quick thing for a year or two. You always have to be transitioning and learning and growing as a business, but what's really sustainable? I don't think that how things are going with the platforms online now, where you're basically just price shopping vehicles, whether it be a Car Gurus, where they tell you as the consumer whether that's a good deal, bad deal, whatever, based upon the market. But it's not a true valuation. If anyone is shopping with those apps, and I mean, they can give you a pretty good idea, but these cars aren't created equal. You could have a vehicle that has, been in 3 accidents, and it'll show you the accidents, but it shows that that vehicle is a great deal because that dealer bought it cheap because it has maybe frame damage or it has whatever, versus somebody that paid up for a really nice car with the same miles, with no accidents, or maybe it still shows an accident, but a really clean one owner car that's perfect, and it's considered overpriced because it's maybe $1,000 or $1,500 more, where you as the consumer would be much better off buying that car for $1,500 versus dealing with a nightmare that somebody traded in after they beat the crap out of it for a couple of years and traded into a dealer. So again, I'm not quite sure where the future's going, but I think that electric and being first to market in a specific area is definitely at least part of the right direction. So I'm almost pulling in here to my house, but that's kind of the idea. That's the thoughts for right now. And comment below. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think you'll be buying cars in the next 5 years? Do you think you'll still be driving around looking at them? Do you think there'll be a new app that comes out that maybe is a almost peer-to-peer purchase platform, like an eBay, but specifically for cars? What do you think? So comment below, and I hope you all have a great night. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We've picked up a few new subscribers in the last few days, so I appreciate it again, and have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow.